Ladies and Gentleweebs, my fellow flames of amethyst, welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. My name is the Amethyst Abrams, and today I'm here to talk about a topic I've wanted to talk about for a little while now, and with the release of 1.3 right around the corner and the announcement of 1.4, it's given me a little bit more motivation to talk about this topic. So if you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and without further ado guys, let's get into this. So, if you look back in the track record of Wuthering Waves and all of the characters released from 1.0 to now, we've had Jian and Yinlin in 1.0, we've had Jinshi and Changli in 1.1, we've had Gigi and Zhangli Yao, who was a free limited 5-star given to us by Kuro Games in 1.2, and we have 1.3 releasing within the next I'd say 2 to 2.5 weeks, with the release of Yoo-Hoo Woo-Hoo, whatever her name is, and Shorekeeper. And then 1.4 has been announced with the release of Camellia and a brand new 4-star, though I forgot the 4-star's name, but she is a brand new 4-star coming to the game when 1.4 launches within the next few months. One thing that I wanted to talk about though is we've got so many waifu characters. We've got so many female characters in this game, but where are the male characters? Where are the male figure characters? Where are the powerful dudes in Wuthering Waves? Because we have Jian, we have Zhangli Yao. That's it. Those are the only two brand new 5-star limited 5-star male characters. The rest have all been female. Now the issue isn't the fact that there are a lot of waifus in the game. To be honest, like, I love Yinlin, I love Jinshi, I like the look of Shorekeeper, and Camellia is obviously going to be a big hit as well, since she has been one of the big 3 units that people have wanted in this game since release. But I don't want it to eventually become a waifu simulator only game or a waifu dominant game, because I don't want it to get to the point where there are really cool characters out here like Geshulin, Scar, and I'm sure they'll introduce other really cool male figures and male characters in Wuthering Waves, but I don't want it to be for 3 patches we get all female characters, and then for 1 patch it's going to be 1 male character alongside a female character. If it was up to me, every patch would be 1 male, 1 female, 1 male, 1 female for part 1 and part 2. Or if Kuro Games wants it to be a predominantly female waifu game, which isn't a problem by the way guys, I don't want people to take this out of context. There's nothing wrong with having waifus in the game. I would just like a balance between really cool powerful male masculine characters balanced with really cool waifu feminine characters. I think a perfect balance is needed, and at the moment, with the way the releases are, it looks like going forward it's going to be a female waifu controlled territory, which, like I said, isn't a bad thing for a lot of people, but for me, I play not only for the waifu characters, I also play because I love the look of really cool powerful badass male characters. Jian is a perfect example. Geshulin is a prime example. Geshulin, in my opinion, is one of the best looking characters that is going to be releasing in Wuthering Waves. His look is very linear, but I think it works very well. I love the vibe he gives off. I think his lore is really cool. The silver hair, the golden yellow eyes, the black flame, the power of the black flame which he possesses. And Scar's another really popular character that people are in high demand of, that I think is going to be a really cool addition to the roster when he eventually releases. But here's the thing, we have Zhangli Yao and Jian as the 2 brand new releasing premium 5-star male 5-star characters. Every other character, 4-star and 5, has been female, and as I said, I'm going to keep reiterating this, it's not a bad thing that there's lots of waifu characters, but I'd want an equal amount of really cool badass male husbando alpha characters like that, alpha male kind of characters, right? Because I don't want there to be a balance tip in the scale of there's no male characters in the game other than the ones we've got, other than Scar, Geshulin, which are definitely coming in the future. Alongside, other than that, we've got John and Zhang Liao. The rest are just going to be female characters until they finally decide to announce another male character, which is down the road at some point. I know it's not just only going to be female characters from this point onward, but it looks like it's going to be female waifu dominated. And all I want is to have a perfect balance. Make the 4 stars female and make one of the 5 stars female if you want it to be a female waifu dominated, lolly dominated game. But I would also like part 2 of these patches, or vice versa, part 1 be a premium 5-star male character, part 2 be a premium star female character, or part 1 premium female, 1 premium male 5-star character. Now this video I already know is going to get a level of backlash, and people are going to label me as certain things which I'm not. I love Yinlin. Yinlin's one of my favorite characters. Jinshi is my favorite character in the entire game of Wuthering Waves thus far. And one of my other favorite characters in this entire game looks like it's going to be Geshu Lin when he eventually releases. He's not released at the moment, but from what I've seen, characters that I've currently seen, that is already my predetermined favorite character. Number 1 favorite character is Geshu Lin. They're my top 3 units. They are my top 3 like units that I will be playing on a team. It will be Jinshi, Geshu Lin, and probably Yinlin. One, because Yinlin looks absolutely amazing, but also because of the kit that she has and the things she can do. She's going to be on most of my teams because she's going to buff certain things that certain characters can do in their kit. And she's just going to be viable and useful for a long period of time going forward. She's a very good sub DPS character, and you can use her obviously as a main DPS. I use her as sub DPS. But Jinshi is at this point in time my favorite character in the game until Geshu Lin comes out. Like, my current favorite playable characters that I use is Jinshi, Yuan Wu, and Yinlin. That's my main team. Zhang Liao is 4th. He's in my top 5. Like, if I had a top 5, he would be there as number 4. I don't really have a number 5, but if I had to choose a number 5, it would probably be a character like, I don't know, it'd probably be John if I had to pick another character. But I digress. The point of this video was the fact that it's a little bit of a concern, not because the characters themselves are female, but because there's a lack of male characters in the game. Because if they want to keep releasing these female characters, that's completely fine. But I would also like more premium 5-star and more premium 4-star releases of a male role character. Just because I like badass characters. Like, you know, like one of the characters that I wanted to be a playable character but isn't is Yarn. You know Yarn, the person that, like, the trainer, like the NPC trainer of the Midnight Rangers. If we get a character like that, that would be absolutely amazing. Like a big buff, your stereotypical bodybuilding general, like commanding officer that talks really deep like this, and you know, talks like this. Just absolute like close combat battery. That would be such a cool character. Like the picture Yarn. That's the kind of character I would like to look for, other than the other characters I'm looking forward to, like Geshu Lin. But if they keep releasing characters like Yinlin, like Camellia, Shorekeeper, Jinshi, those kind of characters going forward, I will not have a single problem with that, as long as if the secondary unit being a 4-star or part 2's 5-star is a male character, like a really cool, badass, powerful male husbando character, then I'll be all for it. I don't care. I just want a balance. I don't want there to be a tip in the scales for favoring one than the other. I want there to be love on both sides, because if I want my waifu character, I know I'm going to get my waifu character. If I want my really cool badass male husbando, whatever you want to call it, character, I'll get that as well. I don't want it to be 2-3 updates in a row be waifu, because I'm waiting for a really badass character to drop that is male. I'm waiting for my Geshu Lin or another character that is going to drop alongside a future unit being a really cool male character. That's just what I want. I want a really cool male character. Now, I know people are going to be like, but we've got John. But we've got John, we've got Zhang Liao, we've got Calcaro. No, I'm not saying we don't currently have them. I'm just saying we don't have enough of them. Okay, we've got so many badass female characters in the game currently. Like, it's insane, and they are badass, and they're really cool, and some of them are so fun to play. Like, I own Jinshi Yinlin, and those two are an immense amount of fun to play. I might get Shorekeeper. I might summon for Shorekeeper since my next 5-star is guaranteed, and I've said this countless times. Shorekeeper is one of the best looking designed characters of Wuthering Waves currently. I think she looks absolutely amazing. And then obviously Camellia's coming out in 1.4, and Camellia looks just chef's kiss. She looks stunning. But I'm waiting for them to release like a really cool muscular bodybuilding, like hench or lean or shredded kind of character that is male in the future. If it's not Geshu Lin and if it's not Scar, I would like a character. Like, give me like another character of Jean's or Calcara's body type. Give me a Yarn. Give me the commanding officer body type. Give me a Yarn NPC built character, you know, because I think it would be really, really cool to have a balance between female and male characters, because then you're pleasing both parties. You're not displeasing any parties at the moment, but the party that is demanding a male character, you can't really just let them dry out, hang up to dry. You can't sort of like malnourish them and then well nourish and just feed the other demographic, the other party in the game. Just have a perfect balance of male and female characters. I think you'll please a lot more people if Kuro Games does that, and I think it will be a much more popular game, because at the moment the way that they're going with the structure of the game, they're looking to have one premium 5-star and one 4-star character to follow up with, and then a potential rerun. Because there's rumors of reruns starting with 1.3, so part 2 of the updates from now on will be reruns. Part 1 will be the main headline units. That's what I believe is going to be the new structure. Now, I don't know if that's confirmed, that's just what I've heard, that's what a lot of the rumors are saying. And if that's the case, great. But I would definitely like brand new male character units in the game. I'm not the only one that's been saying this. I've got friends that are female that have been saying this. I've got friends that play the game that aren't content creators and that are content creators saying the same thing I'm saying. But I'm not saying I don't like the waifu characters. I'm saying I would like a balance between male and female characters, if that makes sense. I know I've reiterated and repeated a lot of the points, but I want to just make sure that people understand my concern with this topic, because I want my Geshu Lin. I want a character like Yarn in the game, like that kind of structure, that kind of stature, that kind of build character in the game. Scar would be really, really cool as well. Eventually he will release, but I would like brand new, well-designed, strong, muscular male characters. Like Zhang Liao is really, really cool. Like his design actually has grown on me a lot, and I actually would like Zhang Liao, but to me he's more of like a late teens, early 20s cyborg boy, you know? Like he's not a your typical, I hate saying this, your typical muscular anime character. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at characters like Loxus in Fairy Tail. Look at characters like Broly, Goku, and Vegeta in Dragon Ball. Look at Uster at the moment in Black Clover. How muscular he's become. Like those kind of characters with that kind of body, that would insane. I want to feel. Give me a Kratos kind of berserk character in the game. I'll be happy, you know, I'll be happy. And I know eventually I'm getting my Geshu Lin, and that will just, if I get Geshu Lin in 1.5 or 2.0 or whatever the next update is after 1.4, then that will set me up for as long as I need. I will rinse and blitz that character out, and that will sustain me for a good long while. But until that time comes out, until those characters come out, and until Geshu Lin comes out, I'm in high demand of male characters in Wuthering Waves. I think we're lacking. But that's what I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. I hope I'm not alone in this, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like and subscribe if you did, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this topic, and I'll see you guys in the next video.